Hello everyone, how are you doing today? All right. Today we'll be still talking about the topic, discovering your purpose. And today will be like part two. I wanted to stop and said I won't come live again, but because of the response I got from people, I decided I need to continue this. One thing that gives someone joy is when you discover your purpose for living. Your purpose for living. So this is important to me. I don't know about you, and I'm passionate about helping people to discover themselves. Self-discovery, that is what I call it, discovering your purpose. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried one or two things, you failed. You might think that is what you are born for, what you are created for, but at the time it's not working out. It doesn't matter. Never give up on yourself. As long as you are alive, as long as you can still breathing out. We tell children to breathe in and out to help them calm down. So as long as you're alive, you can still breathe. It's never late to discover your real self, to discover your purpose. So today, I'll be sharing with you things that can help you find your purpose, discover your purpose. So if you are here with me live, can you chat in something? Say hi. If it's a replay, please chat in replay. And remember to support your girl by liking, sharing, commenting. It matters a lot. It's important to me. Thank you so much. All right. So steps to self-discovery, discovering your purpose, discovering the reason why you are here on earth. Yesterday, I talked about some children born out of prophecy, some children whom their mother, their parents know because when they were still, pregnant, when the mother was still pregnant, when, both couples were still pregnant for the child, there was a word of prophecy, maybe by a prophet, a pastor, reverend, or you received by yourself. So with that, parents who are intentional, they tend to, help the child. They tend to write it down, they tend to align, they tend to follow it up prayerfully until the child discovers this is the reason why I am here on earth. All right, so steps to self-discovery, steps to finding your purpose. The first thing I want to, talk about today is accept whom you are. That is the first thing. Accept whom you are. Accept yourself. Know who you are. Discover yourself first. What personality are you? Are you an extrovert? Are you an introvert? Are you the kind of person that you love peace of mind? Are you the kind of person that you like taking things easy, one day at a time? Are you the kind of person that like push? Are you the kind of person that you like socializing? Are you the kind of person, that you like, a noisy place? Are you the kind of person that like quietness? Are you the kind of person that like reading? Are you the kind? Discover who you are. What are the things that make you? What are what are your likes, your dislikes? That's the first thing you need to discover who you are. Find yourself, and accept it. Nobody can be you. You can't be another person. The reason why a lot of people fail in life is when they try to be another person. It's good for us to model, it's good for us to look up to people, but please, accept who you are. That's what makes you. Nobody can be Chioma. Nobody can be Oma. This is me. I'm very energetic. I love smiling. I'm a happy person. This is who I am, and I've accepted it. So when you discover yourself and accept who you are, you find out you don't blame yourself for some mistakes. You don't blame yourself, for hates. You don't, give in to some things that bother you unnecessarily. So accept who you are is a personality. That is, one way, part of the ways of self-discovery. Then another thing is explore your interest. What are your strengths and talents? explore them. So it's in exploring those things that you can actually discover your purpose. You know, those things you show interest in. Maybe you love singing, explore it, go for trainings, you know, try to compose music, try to sing. There is nothing wrong. Explore it. If you, after exploring and you find out that, I don't think this is me, you can drop it. If you're the kind of person that you like talking, you know, please make content. You know, come out, talk to people, share. You might be a counselor, who knows? You know, explore all your interests. You're the kind of person that loves traveling. Travel, who knows? You can turn that passion to become a source of income. People travel, make content, make videos, and it's bringing income to them. So discover your interests, explore them, your skills, your talents, and explore. Very, very important. I want to share, you know, about my son. I know he would have loved, my first son would have loved to play basketball. He showed so much interest in it and he decided to explore it. I gave him every support, you know, as a parent. I tried as much as I can, but after some time, maybe because he was getting hurt a lot, you know, at his ankle, and I don't know what happened, but he decided not to. But guess what? He discovered another way. He started exploring playing Y2K. He started exploring it, and now he has so much interest. He's making content. People are following him. He was celebrating his YouTube. He has hit 1,000 likes on it. He has discovered. So he couldn't play in person. He couldn't play basketball. He didn't fulfill that dream, but that didn't stop him. He is also achieving, you know, that aspect, that area of his talent through Y2K, playing it. So there are a lot of people. Yes, you love to be a caterer, but you've not had the opportunity, or you don't have the time. Who knows? You can become one online. Everything has moved from street to online. So explore your interest. Try as much as you can. There are things you show interest in. For me, there are things I love. For example, there are skills that you have, but you may not love them. You don't have interest in them. I know how to make hair, because living in the boarding school, then it's like you have to learn. You are compelled to learn how to make hair, because if you don't learn how to make hair, nobody will make your hair. You know, as girls, oh, make my hair and I'll make your hair. That was how we were doing it. So I learned that skill of making hair. But guess what? Making hair I'm never interested in it. So making my daughter's hair, sometimes I try, like this one, I made it myself and all that, but I'm not so interested in it, as in, but I have that skill. So there are skills you have, but you don't have interest in it. So that's why it's important for you to explore your interests, your skills, talents, and discover where you are most interested in, and of course move with that. Then the next thing I have, imagine your best self. Imagine your best self. There is nothing wrong in starting. Imagine that, wow, where will I be 10 years from now, 2 years from now, you know, 15 years from now, and all that. I was so surprised, you know, at my son one day was telling me, you know, this is what I'm doing now, and 5 years from now, when I'll be at this age, this is what I know it should be bringing in, you know, to me. I was like, wow, that is vision. I don't know. But because in our family it's like a culture, we're always talking about vision. Where will you be in the next 10 years, 20 years, you know, 15 years and all that. So imagine your best self. If you are that one that loves singing, imagine. You may not have the best voice now, or you've not gotten, you know, to that place you want, but please imagine yourself on top of it, on top of that career. Imagine yourself. And of course, there are things that you need to be put in place. There are things that you need to set in order for you to grow. Of course, have that growth mindset. So imagine your very best. This is very important. Then the next thing I want to talk about, identify your values. This is so important in discovering your, you know, your purpose of living. Why you are created. You must identify your values. What are the things that are most important to you? What are the things that you cherish a lot? Peace of mind. I love peace of mind. I love peace of mind. That is why you see me always motivating people. Because your peace, there was something that Pastor Jerry said. He said, choose your battle. That thing is like, the way I got revelation on that word, that has been, my word for the year. Choose your battle. There are things I see. I said, this is not necessary. I don't need to, take this battle. You choose your battle. You decide your joy. So choose your battle. If you're that kind of person that loves peace of mind, it is a value you've identified. It might be something you would want to harness. It might be something that you would want to develop. Another thing might be, you have empathy. It could be something that you can, and of course, you discover, and of course, you can sell that passion, you can sell that vision. It's very, that value that you have. Maybe you are that person that you are a perfectionist. That is you. You always like things to be perfect. Don't allow people to criticize you. There is nothing wrong with it. There are a lot of things you can do. Being a wedding planner, you need to be somebody who can criticize, who loves criticism, and who loves things to be perfect. Somehow also be an entrepreneur. Some part of entrepreneur, you need to be that, because I see it also as a growth mindset. So when you discover your value, it helps you to discover your purpose. It might also be that your value, you are a leader. Maybe something that drives you. It's some sort of develop that area. And of course, it can sell you. And I can go on and on. So what are your values? What are the things that you place so much value on? What are the things that that, I can drop this, drop that. But this particular thing, can be that you are that person that pay attention to culture, and when people see your children, raising your children, how you live your life, when people see, the way you are, even as a single person, they will know that this person value culture. It might be you are that person who values etiquette. So whatever it is that you have so much value on, pray about it, work on it, develop it. I am telling you, that could be the purpose of which you are created. So have also self-reflection. It also helps. Consider what you care about, what makes you happy, and the moment that matters to you in life. Being a children's teacher, sometimes when I'm resting, relaxing, I will just start playing in my classroom. Some of the, acts of the children, some of the things, the fun, we had in class, we'll play. I just see me laughing all by myself. It tells me that I am fulfilled. I am purposeful. This is what I love doing. This is what I have so much interest and passion for. So it is very important. When you retire back, from the day, you reflect on your day's activity. Do you feel satisfied? Do you feel happy? Do you feel that inner peace? Do you feel that joy? Do you have that contentment? That is the reason. That is how you find out, if you figure out, in line, what I'm doing is in line with my purpose. I've discovered my purpose. I've discovered my reason, of existing. All right. Then, of course, finally, when, you discover things that you do that give you so much joy, you find out that it also aligns with your values. All right, so I'll be stopping here for today, and maybe we might do another part three of it. And maybe that part 3 might be areas. Sometimes, there's some things that, yes, I've discovered my purpose, I'm living my purpose, but there are challenges that comes with it. Maybe that will be the next part, some challenges and what can help you to overcome. All right, watch out for part 3. And thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Bye.